What's going on? It's been a good while. Another day in the books. Wait for this shit to fill up. Yeah, man. Just tapping in, checking base with the gangsters. General Crew, what's the word? What's poppin', man? Abundant Shelly, what's poppin'? You already know. Salute, yeah, it's been a minute. I just been on it, been on my Onslaught, man. It's another Onslaught, that's what I call it, man. Shout out to France, we got a lot of people in France. Shout out to France. Sad. Shout out to you, Alex. What's poppin', y'all? I already know. Bolo, what's poppin', man? It's been a minute. Already know. You gotta keep keeping on. That's it. A lot of distractions, a lot of bullshit. You just gotta keep keeping on. Respect. Shout out Malcolm Box, 999. Salute and respect the Buffalo too. Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to Binghamton, Rochester. My whole crew up top. Said the OG workout videos with That's Good Money motivated you through some fuck shit. Respect from Dubai. Salute to Dubai. G's Calisthenics. I see you putting in that real work. Nah, I don't eat no fish or no chicken. It's 12 years strong now. 2026. 12 years. I would have had the locks for 12 or had the locks the same time I started the plant-based vegan journey. I had to cut that, refresh. Just get younger and shit as these days try to wear down on you mentally and physically. Anything that's gonna give you that boost, you gotta get that naturally. And that was something as simple as that could change, like, you know, just changing your appearance. To your liking, not to anybody else liking, that could give you a whole different kind of boost. Give us an easy, simple workout, medium and hard. I mean, easy and simple is basic. What I like to do, especially doing calisthenics or weights or whatever, I like to do push and pull, like have some type of pull-in workout, push-in workout, and volume with that. So something basic is, this is the medium shit, doing like 10 sets of 10 inverted pull-ups or inverted rows with 10 dips, 10 squats. That's like medium shit. Do that is without no breaks. 10 rounds. For the harder type shit, pause, I would say do that with on the pull-up bar. 10 burpees, 10 pull-ups, 10 bicycle crunch squats. That's a squat and a crunch each time. Standing crunch, so shit like that. Simple and but effective. G's Calisthenics. I already know you always show love, always show your face on the channel, so I know you ain't capping. And I see the work that you be doing too, bro. Just cut my shits too. I'm restarting, except this time freeforming. Yeah, I'll get locks again, like when everything like crash and shit type, you know, when society totally is get to that point again. That's when I'm gonna do freeform and things like that. But it's like dystopia, that's when I'm gonna grow my locks again, man. That's when it's like, fuck it. But right now, I can't do that. And you trying to be looking mad old and shit. Make you look older, especially when it ain't maintained, or when you active, it's a lot harder to maintain them locks, bro. Especially in this weather now, 95 degrees, just did a weighted workout, legs. 95 degrees, felt good. It just had the sun hitting my scalp and all of that shit. And the heat don't really bother me as much as it did when I had locks. So. How to do your arm workout using the dip bars right now. Yup. It's a lot of different things you could do to stay consistent. You don't got to do the same workout every day just to, you know, keep your mind motivated and not get bored, really. Just push and pull. There's a lot of different ways to do push and pull, so that's what I do. Zay 718, what's poppin', bro? Gunner, I'm definitely not Gunner. I see Gunner's trying to get on his workout shit though, so shout out to him for like putting light on that, because once you're trying to be on some healthy shit and you trying to get active, you are not doing good in the people in the powers that be eyes. So Gunner doing that, that's like a positive thing. That's like probably one of the best things he did besides the music that he put out. Like showing his workout journey and trying to get in shape. Shout out to Gunner, man. Any advice to people who deal with SIBO and don't want to take antibiotics? I don't know what that is. It makes eating vegetables almost impossible. And eating vegetables, I could say you could try to find like a supplement, like, or a herb. Try to get like the things that you will get in the vegetables, try to get that in like a herb, like in a tea form or a tincture. Try and get those type of things like that, because you definitely need those type of minerals and fiber that you get from vegetables. You need those for like have your skin looking properly, not have your skin dried out, your hair and all of that shit. You gotta have some vegetables. You think of 1 gallon of milk and a dozen eggs a day. I don't know what you're trying to do. If that's all you got to eat, then that's all you got. You got to survive, but I wouldn't eat that at all. 1 gallon of milk, bro? Wildin', man. Milk is like pus and blood. If you look at the type of milks, like the hemp seed or any type of cashew milk, whatever, you put that milk next to your whole milk, your whatever skim milk, you'll see the difference. Like the whole milk and the so-called cow's milk is a whole different type of color compared to the white that you're gonna get from a cashew milk, hemp seed milk, any of them milks, coconut milk, oat, oat milk, any of them shits is better than that. They told you milk give you strong bones, but that's some bullshit. That shit actually deteriorate your bones and put mucus in your lungs. It give you strong mucus in your fucking lungs and in your body. Yes, sir. Live again. You already know. Salute from Texas. Shout out to Texas, man. The Gunshine. You got that's a Lone Star State. Yeah, you could walk outside with your hammer on you. Shout out to Texas, man. $240 pull-ups, 160 muscle-ups, the Wingate Warrior Routine Part 3. Yeah, I gotta do that one again. You do this and 9 years later, it's the best video on the internet. Do this like you, bro. Sorry I don't speak good. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that routine again. That's a good one. 240 pull-ups and 160 muscle-ups. And it's time too. That's the Wingate Warrior routine, but I haven't seen anybody from Wingate do that routine. I haven't seen anybody do that routine, actually. Yeah, my hands was ripped like on the first couple sets, too. These are fairly new tattoos, you could say. Fairly new. About 2 years now, already. How do you keep your wrists healthy or rehab from an injury? Just doing weighted pull-ups and dips. Wrists haven't been the same. You gotta try to use some, like me. I'll show you the Gripzillas, man. You should try and get some of those. I think my code still is good. I think it's Master Shredda 30 if you go on gripzilla.com. Those actually helped me. I went back, I was at the 150 pound, 200 pounds, but I just went back to the beginning, to the 50 pound ones. So I use these. Yeah, I use the grips, man, the hand grips, man. This is good for your wrist. And if you don't want to get the Gripzilla shit, you only gotta get those. So just try and get some type of motion, traffic. It's not a bad company. This is a 50 pound one. Even this one right here. Just using that throughout the day to strengthen your wrists, your forearms. And I mean, it won't make the shit go away, but it'll help it out. And I would say for that, that's more what you gotta eat certain things like sea moss, things like that, to help you with arthritis and wrist pain and things. That helps you. That helps with inflammation. Eat vitamin C, anti-inflammation, more so than just doing the workout and the rehab. It's like the diet too. Especially when you're dealing with inflammation. What's poppin', Kelvin? Yup, it's getting there, man. It's nice and hot. Everybody, a lot of people complaining, but this shit is perfect for me. 96 degrees, I just got it in. Every day of this heat wave, man, I've been outside. It's different type of training. Train different, gain different. I mean, in the gym, you got the air conditioner. You got a controlled environment. outside in 90 degrees, and then in the winter time too, when it's like 20 degrees, like it builds your conditioning to a whole nother level. You're not just fighting the workout, you fighting the elements too. Where the hell did this thing go, man? Shout out to Kelvin though. Popped out a couple times. We got some good money in. One of those was in the past winter. This past winter, we did like a dip video. Alternate grip dips, of course. Train different, game different. Are you still doing the collab with Sammy? We did the collab already. We did all the collabs pretty much. Tai Chi legit or a scam? Tai Chi is legit. That's a fact. That's motion right there. That's movement. World Cup is a distraction. The World Cup, the NBA Finals, the Super Bowl, boxing, everything. It's all a distraction. Shout out to Iowa. Salute to Iowa, man. The Zillas look promising. I'm probably gonna order some soon. Yeah, man. Anytime my wrists start acting up and shit, cause I had broke my wrist before. Actually, I broke my wrist before when I just started training early in my early training days in a car accident. So these, see the forearms, that part of your thumb, that knockout muscle in your thumb, all of that, man. Trying to get to 190, I'm 228, 20 pounds down though. That's what's up. I always say it's easier to lose than it is to gain. For some people, I would say gaining weight is easy, but got a fast metabolism like me, it's a lot harder to gain. Yeah, that's a fact, guns. Chen 718, every weather, man. The environment is a challenge, it's a real challenge. Not knocking the people in the gym. You got strong people in the gym too. But training outside is like a real testament to your mental strength, endurance and all that. Kelvin said he had to go take some black seed oil. Helps with inflammation. Yup, that's the name of the game. That inflammation will slow you down. So you gotta find things that combat that. Ginger is good too. I gotta get back on my ginger. Shout out to Glenn Singleton for Bitch Boy Master Shredda Gambino. Well, you can call me whatever you want. If you said you said that bread, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You're good looking though. Good looking for Glenn Singleton for the support, man. Get the cash out. Thanks for the belly question, because never seen my abs and I'm almost 58. And you gotta try doing some fasting. You gotta eat shit like dates, tamarinds, You gotta eat more fruits, more fiber, and water. You have to drink more water to balance out that fiber. Because if you just eat fiber, you don't drink water, it's gonna take away from everything else, like the other minerals in your body, and cause deficiency. So you gotta drink water and fruits. Watermelon, do a fast, do like a 7-day watermelon fast with like cucumbers. That should like build more mass and just drain out the fat and all of the bullshit out of you. When am I battling again? When Bean had HD, stop ducking, man. It don't really make sense to battle anybody else. Whatever, which any one of the gatekeepers wanna get smoked or something, they could pop out. Anyone from the boys club. What's your thoughts on Rick Chow and Carmelo Anthony's situation? Do you think it's America trying to push a race war? Of course, everything is all about race and all of that shit, and we just gotta act like it ain't. Everybody's like good and nothing, there's no problems or no issues. I don't really watch the news though, because I don't know what to believe and what's real and what's fake, so I just live my life. Whatever's happening around that, it is what it is. Just stay ready for whatever the fuck is coming at me. Pause. Bro, you hit the Black Freezer transformation yet? Nah, not yet. Shredda, what was the longest rest you were forced to take from training? My lat insertion is in pain. My body is screaming for rest. I mean, I took a month off before, like working crazy ass job, having like breaking concrete, doing concrete work. And the bastard didn't want me to use a jackhammer. He was acting funny with his jackhammer, so I had to use like a sledgehammer. That shit was like 20 pounds. So that was like a good workout for me. So doing that for like a month, I wasn't really training like that. Even though I could have, I was just chilling. Yeah, that's a fact, Kelvin. Good looking. This is the game that you're not gonna get from nobody else, because they just fucking bots, workout bots. They just watch my shit and try to water it down, give it back to you. I was 248, now I'm 228. My heaviest was about 285, 20 or so years ago. Yeah, that's good, man. Really paying attention to your health and getting at the weight that you feel comfortable at and that you can move at. That's what's important. You know? Heaviest I ever was 190, 10 pounds away from 200. But it didn't look good at all. People always tell me I look about that weight, like 190, 200. But when I actually got there, I was like on the verge of becoming fat for the first time ever in my life. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Mark Zion, what's poppin', man? Are you gonna get your get back on Rivera? I mean, if we got some good, like some real judges and shit, I ain't scared to go at. Win or lose, it's just another good workout for me. But if you put some good money up on that shit, then it'll make it more worthwhile for me. I definitely take it serious. That's the thing. I ain't take none of them battles serious. Like no battles. I ain't take no battles serious. Not even the one against Abs. I just never took them serious. It was a little change up for grabs and shit, but it wasn't enough for me to really lock in. So I just treated it like another workout. That's probably, I should have probably trained for the battle instead of just training regular, doing, like actually doing the routine instead of just choosing to do the routine on that day of the battle. Like that's pretty much what I did. That's to make it more challenging. Ultimate challenge for myself. I like to really challenge myself. Burpees Giant, what's poppin'? Training outside proves that you're training for you, not validation, woman, etc. Yup, that's a fact. You're training for you, you're training when you're on a mission. Don't get me wrong. Some nice eye candy around is some good motivation too, but could do without it, could do with it, make it better. You know. Yeah, John 3:16. Yeah, we got the Christians in the building. Yeah, I can't really, I don't know, man. I ain't even gonna get into that. ITAL lifestyle, you already know, Z code. That's the Shredda. Is eating lentils good? Yeah, I just had some lentils, some green lentils yesterday. Had a pound of that shit. I usually load up on grains. Simo Cuts, you already know. Gonna keep keeping on. They're working on a park that's really close to me. Could be dope. They build calisthenics stuff in there. You and Akeem would be dope. Yeah, I tried to link him a couple times, and then I don't know. I seen them around them peoples and shit, around the ops. So I already know what time it was and shit. This shit is real mixy out here, man. So I ain't really too focused on collabs with other niggas or with women. I'd rather collab with women and shit. That's more, I'm trying to do more collabs with women. Are you and That's Good Money going to do a collab this summer? Like I said, I don't know what's good with niggas. Like this shit is like real mixy and shit, so I haven't heard from Team Good Money in probably almost 2 years. I don't know. Kevlar said he'll take 2 weeks off. Yeah, that's good. Especially if you're going in like every day, like me, I go in every day. So I'll probably take 2 to 3 days off, and then I'll start going in at least 7 days or more in a row. And I'll take a couple of days off, really, re-heal and shit. Yeah, I still only eat once a day. Shout out to Cameron Love. Salute, my bro. Appreciate that. G's Calisthenics. Appreciate you, my G. We're looking for the love. Anthony Gabello, what's good, man? Shout out to the Gabello family, man. Shredda, how often do you program over 500 pulls in a single day, or generally do you cap your pulls at 500? Always appreciate you going live as well. Salute, that's a good question, man. That's a part of wisdom, asking good questions. Although they say there is no stupid questions, but so once you got a good question, that shows wisdom and smartness right there and intelligence. So Anthony DeBello, he said, how much times do I do 500 pull-ups a day? I'll say probably about 3 to 4 times a week. I'll do at least 500, 5 to 600. I'm gonna do that every day. Like I said, I do other things to work on different, like the same muscles in a different manner, just to not overuse them. Still get like some type of activity out of them. So yeah, I would say at least I'll do 500 pull-ups at least 3 to 4 times out the week. That's a good week for me right there. At least twice though. Try to max out on pull-ups. At least 5 to 600. Calvin said he hit me on the Cash App. Good looking, Calvin. Appreciate you, my G. Support is always appreciated. My guy Calvin hit that Cash App. Do you have an email? Well, yeah, the email is onechanceinamillion@gmail.com. It's going to be in the description. You can find everything you need in the description. Basically have like a description of what's going on this channel and what's been going on in this channel in the description. Can't even do a pull-up. It's been decades. My shoulder bothers me. Yeah, you gotta do more resistance band work and stuff like that. You should do more work with the bands. If you're dealing with shoulder injuries, work with the bands, static holds. You want to strengthen and stabilize those muscles around your shoulder. I had shoulder injuries too. Every morning I do, these help too. Rotations forward, rotations backward until failure. Those help a lot. Keep the shoulders warm. Frozen shoulder is a major problem, especially when you get older a lot of times. So. And then you can't do pull-ups, so you gotta do inverted pull-ups, inverted rows too. Those is good. Those is very underrated. You're not gonna build your back without doing those. Pull-ups help with your back too, but the inverted rows, you gotta hit your back and cause a lot of different angles. All love and respect, Shredda. I'm a big fan. Trying to complete the 5MD. Do you have any tips? JC, good looking for the donation, the super chat. Donation, advice on the 5MD. You just gotta keep doing that shit. Like, don't just do it once. When the 5MD came out, shout out to Zeph and the Barbarians. That's Zeph routine right there. That's a legendary dude right there. A legendary routine maker, creator. He came up with the 5MD, so definitely pay homage to him. You gotta keep doing them. When we first discovered them, we was doing them like 3 to 4 rounds. That's how we really built up. That's how I really built up to do that in different ways, doing diamonds and different dips. And do it unbroken and get it in different times. Doing them like over and over. Like 3-4 rounds when you try to do it. That's gonna help build your endurance up in a major way. The description is empty. It shouldn't be empty. It's gonna be there by the end of the video. I usually put it in the videos, so it should be there. I thought it was auto-generated because usually now when you upload it, it usually auto-generates the description. But I will put it in the description by the end of the video. When the video is over, I'll put all of the information that you need and looking for in that description box. When was the last time you was injured because of working out? Um, shit, probably like 2019, trying to do like a flagpole, and I was like doing a lot of shoulders the day before that, and I ain't even really warm up, and I just tried to go right into doing that shit. Shoulder was fucked up. Yeah, 2019, 2018. The bench, like fucking with the bench, that's when I started trying to go to the gym like consistently. And I was getting my numbers up hitting the bench, but it was like a different type of bar, like a bamboo bar. That kind of fucked my shoulder up. It was fucked up for like 6 months or a year. Felt it. It was bad. Zay718, go looking for the super chat, bro. Bands by far the best thing to incorporate in a workout for sure. Yeah, man. I just popped one of the bands on the equalizer. That shit hit me crazy. I usually pop like every band that I get, no matter how heavy it is. So you definitely, after a while, you want to change that shit up, because that shit hit me like right in my eye. Pause. It was crazy, man. Got hit with a lot of bands, because I really be using them, like I said, to warm up and just to rehab too. Can't go wrong. When do you decide to do volume? I do volume basically every day, pretty much. It's gonna be 1,000 reps, 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000. Sometimes reps, I'll go up to 3,000 reps. Between 1,000 and 3,000 reps. Time the park closed. The park is open 24/7 in Brooklyn. That's what I know. I don't know about anywhere else really. Queens got a good amount of parks. I haven't been there like on the late night shit. I know the city, they close their parks like on some hating shit all the time, but in Brooklyn the parks is always open. Yes sir, 2 cold, certified, verified, top shelf. Shredda in the building, Zoe Fit, what's good, man? Yeah, I'll go live on this. I ain't really go live on TikTok yet because that shit is too crazy, man. At least on this, they don't be tripping like how Instagram, Facebook, all these other sites, they don't really trip too much. Shout out to Germany. Burpees Giant, the same thing happened to you with the heavy band twice, so you already know. That shit just leave a little sting. I had the heavy band, and I used the equalizer. That's the thing that I like to use, the bar thing that we came up with. Yeah, the bands help you though. The bands helped me rehab a lot of shoulder issues before. You do push-ups and pull-ups every day. No, I don't. But that don't mean that you can't. I just like to do different things, different variety of things. It's like I build like a program in my head, a weekly program. I have like a program already in my head. Like I already know what I'm gonna do the next 3-4 days. Every workout is complementary to the next workout. I don't do push-ups and pull-ups every day, but I try to do push and pull exercises every day, like supersets. That builds endurance, and I feel like it builds your body better when you do superset. than just maxing out on one thing. Just getting back to the basics of really building, like how I really started off. How I know that the people who really built good started off too. That push-pull is going to do you justice. Shredda, do you be doing weighted endurance nowadays? Yes, I do, for the legs. More so for the legs. I hit like on some pull-ups here and there. I definitely do more weighted on the legs. I got my dumbbells too. I use those for the legs too. I do different things with those too, upper body with the dumbbells. I do more upper body with the dumbbells than with the vests. I do dumbbells. I do like the legs, dumbbells, and the vest. So it's like when people always talking about leg, like when the bots and trolls try to tell me about that, it doesn't really faze me because I already know the type of leg workouts that I'll be doing. Most times when I put people through my leg workouts, just body weight, they fucking buckle up. And these is like from people who work out and the people who don't work out, especially if they don't work out, they get buckled. Yeah, I already know you was pissed, man. Shit, I was too. I thought I was bleeding. So yeah, I thought I was bleeding when that shit hit me, man. That shit felt like, yeah. You know when you get hit like that, it feel like blood is coming out. But yeah, you know, blood came out. Just left a little mark, like right on my, like it just hit me right under my eye. It hit me. Shit was crazy. I was doing bicep curls and shit. Like skull crusher bicep curls. So, you know, I was like a couple feet back at least. It had to be at least 12 feet back, at least 15 feet back. That shit happened so fast, man. Kinda was seeing stars in one eye. So definitely keep your bands updated so that shit don't happen to you. That could have been bad. Shout out to Germany, man. A lot of Germany in the building. Yeah, NPCs, that's just what they are. They're non-playable. They just on the sidelines. Did you ever battle anyone from Beast Mode? Nah, not really. Little side bets that we had before. One time when D300 came around, and he put up some money, and I had to take that in a little battle that we had, a little side bet. Thought you was done smoking Yeah, I took a good break. took a pretty good break, and I don't smoke as often. Like in this weather right here, I just like enjoying this shit. I definitely don't smoke as often. Shout out to Bushwick, man. Salute to Bushwick. I was just in Bushwick gone the other day. They got a lot of plant-based spots out there. They got a lot of vegan spots out there. In Bushwick, they really changed up Bushwick from before, back in the day, man. I tell you, used to live on Hart Street. You already know when Fat Albert was over there. When they used to have the Fat Albert up. Fans definitely lose structure. After a year or so, it seems like the heat makes them weak. Yeah, that's a fact. And all of that strain and pressure that you putting on them, it definitely wear them down. You gotta understand that your strength and all of that shit ain't nothing to play with, man. Shredda's definitely a good trainer, teacher. Definitely remember his programs and diets if you are looking for transformation. Good looking, Kelvin. You already know. My man Kelvin been through the fire, man. We done hit some serious sets, man. Break friends and girls got you smoking that sticky again. Yes. I don't really be around anybody. Like nobody got me doing anything that I don't fucking want to do. Nobody's gonna make me do anything that I'm not, you know. So that's your assumption of why I'm smoking. You're wrong. There's no girls, there's no fake friends around. Funny one though. Fake friends and girls. After I put in a good set, it's just something, you know, just take it easy. Good looking. Do I know Peter Guns? No, I don't. Oh, you live on Hart Street. Okay. Bushwick is all white people now. It's gentrified. Yeah. For the most part, they building up a lot of them stupid ass apartments and shit. No. Okay, you live on Hart Street. Okay. A lot of memories over there, man. Learn how to ride my bike over there and all of that shit. Art by Knickerbocker. Okay. Yeah, that's a fact. It look way different now. I miss, like, I don't like, that's one thing I like, you know, like how it used to be back in the days. Like that look that I used to have. I used to live right across the street. There was like an empty ass lot and shit. Big ass lot. All you see is stray dogs and like sometimes shit, you don't see no more stray dogs. It wasn't as much chemtrails and shit like that. We had summers like how it is now, 96 degrees. We was outside. No water. Running around, wasn't thinking about none of that shit. Yeah. It was looking like the Bronx in Bushwick. It was looking like the Bronx, man. To see dead bodies like over the, in the morning going to school, walking to school, you see a white sheep. There go another one. The 90s growing up in there, it's kind of crazy. It was very dangerous compared to now. That's why I don't really see how people are so scary right now compared to how things used to be in the city out here. Like I said, we used to be, me and my sister, walking to school. We used to walk past a dead body and shit. Somebody got their head blown off. Yellow tape. Real nasty. I know you, I ain't forget you, the fish. Damn fish. Remember all the burnt buildings? Yeah, we right next door to my, like where we was staying, there was a fucking burnt building and shit. Like stray cats and all of that shit trying to come inside the house. Like right next door, it was a burnt building that we lived, like, cause how the houses is all connected and shit. So next door that was crazy, cause stuff from next door was trying to come into the house. So it was crazy. Yeah, New York City changed a lot. Traumatized it? Not really. It was more fun than anything. As a kid, you don't really look at shit. You don't really, I guess you don't understand, like, you don't understand how dangerous that shit is. Like, you see the same shit like now, crackheads, drunk shit, vomit, human doo-doo in the fucking street. New York ain't changed too much. It just got more, I guess, safer. There's a lot less murders. Definitely wasn't traumatizing. Had a lot of fun as a child growing up. So. Are you at jail, bro? Do you work out through small injuries or you fully healed? Yeah, I work out through small injuries. I've done that throughout the times I've been working out. People think Bushwick sweet. 80s, 90s, early 2000s. It was dangerous. Yeah, it was dangerous. It was a lot of gangs, a lot of drugs, a lot of crime, a lot of robberies. That shit was crazy. One of my favorite movies was shot over there, Fresh. If you want to watch a good movie, like a hood movie, like if you're looking for a hood movie, if you're into that, it's the classics. And it's like, not even, I look at it as more than a hood movie and shit. Because it's like a lot of thought put into it, into the script and how the movie play out. Fresh is like a classic. It's called Fresh. That was shot in Bushwick. Yeah, man. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my top movies right there, man. Watching that as a kid growing up, it still hit the same. Like, when you witness traumatic things in life, it builds a structure of toughness inside. Yeah, it can do that. When you witness traumatic things in life, it could either build or destroy you. You know? It's supposed to build you, but it could fucking destroy you too. few of my friends that lived out there would tell me crazy stories about Brooklyn back in the early 90s. Crazy how times have changed. Yeah. Now it's just really the Bronx that's like fucking wild. The Bronx is still like in 1990. Most of the crazy shit now that happens in the city happens in the Bronx. Like broad day killings. Like no other. I mean, it still happens in Brooklyn and stuff like that, but that rate that happens in the Bronx is crazy. But shout out to the Bronx though. They got some good parts of the Bronx too, like when you go to Pelham Bay and all that stuff up there. They got some nice parts of the Bronx. They got nice parts and fucked up parts everywhere you go in the city. In every borough. I don't know if it's like that in every state or in every country. I'm sure it's like that in some countries. It's totally fucked up. Some states is just like that too. Changed a lot, bro. Well, you would have to know me to know, like, if I changed at all. Like, how could you say that if I, like, you don't even know me to know if I changed or not? Who are you? First of all, who the fuck are you? That's the real question. You asking me questions, I don't even know who you is, man. How you know I changed? Who are you? And then I'll give you an explanation if I know who you are. But if I don't know who you are, it's just NPC talk. This is just Durban right here. That's what I'm saying. How you know I grew, man? How do you know if I grew or regressed? Shredda, where have you been? I've just been putting in work. Just been putting in work, bro. Living in life in the real world, like, you know. What's that? Pegasus, good looking, salute. How important is doing muscle ups? I don't do as much muscle ups as before. I just think it's important just to know how to do them more than doing them. Like, just being able to do them whenever you can, whenever you have to. Because that's like a situational move right there. Muscle up, you might have to do that in, you know, some type of situation in life. So I would say it's just good to know how to do them. At least you don't have to go crazy with them. Well, I think it's definitely important to know how to do it. Shredda, I remember when you did 100 muscle ups to 100 burpees. Ain't seen nobody do that yet. I know. You should tell who's that, or sorts, whatever the fuck his name is. Tell him that. Telling me about who better. Z Code 187. Tell this fool that. still at the same job you was finna beat someone up at last time you was live, man, bro. That's like every job in this shit, bro. It's not a job that ain't contemplating fucking violence at, because it's a bunch of fucking burnouts there. What exercises you been doing most lately? Besides Mike Tyson squats, like bicep curls on the bar, on the dip bar, doing bicep curls on that. Burpees, doing more burpees, like burpees is a good one that you need to get to. When is the 1v1? Ask him. I said I'm ready for that shit. I've been said, you know, niggas was talking like they wanted some type of smoke, and then I don't know what happened. But ask your idol, ask your God when that 1v1 is. Ask your idol. I'm in on the hammer pull up, bicep curls heavy. Yeah, man. That's a different way to hit the biceps. I like doing those more than doing like conventional bicep curls with weights or with bands or some shit. I like doing those. Building up the forearms, the wrists, biceps, of course. Bro, a lot of your workouts you have put out, you don't really see other people attempting them. I guess you can't replicate what you can do. Yeah, a lot of people run from those. They rather make funny shit. I guess that moves, like gets more views. You're absolutely right, Calvin. And run from the challenges, man. I think they were using you and send me to get clicks and generate more revenue for their videos. Yeah, pretty much. Basically like clickbait shit, because how you put out a challenge and then when the challenge is accepted, it's just quiet after that, because what was attempted, I guess, got accomplished to get the views, you know, or to cause a little stir or controversy or a little commotion for clout. And like you said, for views and revenue, instead of really proving that you did the best and you this and you that. Instead of just all of that. You know, I said not only on the bars, I said in the ring and in the octagon too. I prefer the octagon. So I could get real brutal. Could get real brutal in that shit. Shout out to Angola, man. He said that channel corny as hell. Ain't that gossiping shit haram? A lot of shit is haram that these fucking bozos be doing. But then they want to hide behind the banner. They want to hide behind the banner when it's convenient for protection for the most part, instead of really believing and the way of the whatever religion it is. I don't speak that language. Derek, shout out to Angola though. You train every day. You can say that 7 days a week or more. Like I said, I'll take like 2 to 3 day rest whenever I do rest though. So I could train 7 days, 14 days, 20 days in a row. And I'm not doing the same workout neither. I'm doing different workouts. And in between that, I'll take a couple of days off to recover, not really do much. Okay, Angolans speak Portuguese too. Shout out to Brazil, beautiful country. Plant-based 8 years, let's go. Shout out to the plant-based family too. A lot of people hate on it and a lot of people knock it, but I don't see why. I don't see how. Ain't nobody talking shit about the shit that you eat, so I don't know why it's such a big deal. They want to see when you say you plant-based, they want to see you fail. Not everybody, but it's like some people, they just want to see you fail like so badly. Like, I don't get it. Well, where the hate come from and shit? Shouldn't you be happy that you got more of that shit that I don't eat to eat for yourself? Burpees giant. You say reduce the reps. It is what it is. At least you get into them, man. Different, levels to it. You could notch the gauge up more or less, but as long as you get in the functions and the basics from it. Why don't you upload your videos from Good Money onto your channel? Because I don't have those videos. I never recorded those videos on my phone. I just let him do the recording. I was just there for the workout. I just have one meal in a day. Today I ain't have nothing, just like sunflower seeds. Probably like 4 or 5 bananas. Just made a shake, sea moss, some hemp protein, fiber. It's max fiber. Shit, I wake up early a lot of times, man. The time I usually wake up. It could be from 3 o'clock, 4, 5, from 3 to 6. Especially when the weather's like this, it's a lot easier to get up and start moving and start getting going. I only need like 3.5, 4 hours of sleep to really recharge. Is it expensive to eat vegan in New York City? Getting fruits and vegetables is cool, but like tempeh here in UK is so damn expensive. Yeah, because tempeh is like, things like tempeh and those type of vegan shit, that's more processed shit, so that's gonna cost more because they gotta put everything together like with different ingredients. So they're gonna they're gonna charge you more because not as much people are vegan, so they're not gonna sell as much as regular products. So they got caught charging more. Eating out is expensive. Being vegan in New York City, like the vegan restaurants out here, charge you a lot. You know, the best one though I could say is Food for Niggas, because they charge you, but you get what you pay for. Really, a lot of vegan restaurants out here, you don't get what you pay for. They charge you and give you a small portion. Now, if you just like cooking your own food, it's not as expensive. Especially when you got stuff like mushrooms, like the grains that you could get in a bulk, so it's cheaper. You can get things in a bulk. A lot of the seeds, the nuts and shit like that, you could get those in bulk, and that shit fills you up. It fills me up. Pause. Into gardening. I've done gardening before. I've done fucking planted whole trees before, like had to dig 12-foot, 14-foot ditches. When I used to work at the flower shop, So did a lot of gardening and stuff, dealing with plants and things of that nature there. There is nowhere to really garden out here where I'm at. So if I was somewhere where I could really plant some shit, I'd be planting my own, a lot of things, own fruits, own weed, own everything, man. I definitely respect the plants and the whole plant life and all of that. I gained a different perspective when I was working in the flower shop. Keenan Wright, salute. You already know, just checking in with the gangsters. How many calories do you eat per day and how many grams of protein per day? Starting to rain now. Good breeze. Protein, I would try to get at least 4,000 just in that meal alone. That's why I said I gotta eat like a pound of, if I'm eating chickpeas, either a pound or a half pound. Lentils is gonna be like a pound. With the quinoa too, sometimes I do that. Mix the quinoa with the lentils and some vegetables. I try to get at least 4,000 calories because I'm gonna be putting in some work. Walk the dog for a good amount of time, like at least out of the day it's gonna be 2.5 hours that I walk him. And if I have other dogs too, because sometimes my cousin, he'll let me, or not let me, I'll look out for him and hold the dog for him. So sometimes I don't walk the dogs at the same time. So I walk one dog at a time. So that's even more work that I put in. So I try to really load up on the calories when I do eating that meal. And then the shakes that I make too, I try to load that shit up too with a good amount of calories to keep my energy up. Wild rice and quinoa, yeah, that's fire right there too. The wild rice and lentils, wild rice and fucking anything. Even if you do eat chicken, steak, whatever, wild rice is a good addition to add to that. Would you leave New York City? Hell yeah. Yeah, like I'm definitely not would you. It's just a matter of when. When I get enough bread scraped up, I'm definitely out of this shit. Black beans is cool. Growing up in New York is just not as enjoyable as it was before. I don't know what happened. Which vitamins do you take regularly as supplements? I don't really take vitamins with supplements. My supplements would be more like soursop leaf or like sarsaparilla tea, soursop leaf tea. Like the tea is like a supplement. You're getting a lot of herbs in a different form that way. That's like a supplement for me. The sea moss, when I make my shake, and I put like my berries in there, that's like vitamin C right there. Then I'll add, like, if I have my hemp powder, that's some good supplements in there too, like as far as fiber and minerals, because it's like made out of hemp. So add that with the sea moss, and I got the burdock root. That's a supplement right there. I got the burdock root powder in the sea moss too with that. The burdock root, bladderwrack. Yeah, it's burdock root, bladderwrack. Put that in there. That's a supplement right there. Those are supplements for me. Workout split, like I said, is simple push pull. That's like my workout split most of the time. Push pull. Programming is taking over the town. Programming been took over the town a long time ago, buddy. Been took over. King Hazy, what's poppin', man? New York is a special place, so it is very special. It's the biggest plantation in America. I work more here than anywhere else in this shit. Like, you gotta fucking work more than anywhere else, because everything costs. Yes, I'm still vegan, I'm still plant-based, I'm still alkaline. 12 years in September, on September 4th. Careful, you already know what's poppin', bro. Top of the food chain, we in the building. We in the building, we steady building, man. I'll probably work out for like an hour to an hour and a half. It's gonna be 1,000 to 3,000 reps. That's gonna be the volume range. When I do calisthenics, if I'm doing weights, I still do high reps. I'm gonna be doing 500 to 1,000 reps if I'm doing weights, doing shit with my dumbbells. Still high volume. I don't really do too much crazy heavy shit. Push up burnout this summer. We're gonna do that 1,000 burpees. That's gonna be a good video. That's gonna be one of the ones coming. I got another video that I did. I had another different, like a good push-up video, different angles, like crazy. That one is like gonna get sent to me soon. I did that video probably like 2 months ago and shit. But that shit is like a classic one right there. But that 1,000 burpees, me and Just Different probably gonna give y'all that at the end of the month. Yeah, you definitely gotta be a warrior to be out here. Respect, Doug. Enough respect, Doug. K, Doug. You mentioned a push pull split. Where do you fit in leg training, or how often do you train your legs for a week? I try to train my legs at least, I would say, 2 to 4 times out the week. And I still do, like, if I do like a leg shit, I'll just either do just that, and then I'll do some type of pull or push. I still work in a split when I do legs. What cardio do you recommend while doing calisthenics, and how many reps? I mean, burpees is good. You can do that, 100 to 300. Burpees is good. For me, like a skateboard, like a bike is not good. Like, it's depending on your body type. Shit like skateboard, a scooter, like manual. Something that's intense, that's like a more intense than the bike and shit. Because you're getting like a good workout for your legs too. That works my legs better than a lot of shit. Fucking with the skateboard or scooter, that should definitely hit the legs, the calves, shins, everything. The hips, core. I ain't know how underrated like fucking with the skateboard was. Or like a scooter or something. That motion right there, that kicking motion. And then like I said, that's good cardio too. You don't plan to get your own workout crew like other homies do? Nah, not really. I'd rather get money crew than a fucking workout crew. I don't need like people to work out with. I know how to work out. I don't see what the point is. Just to like try to flex, I guess. Why is the bike not good? The bike is not good for me because it sheds too much pounds too quickly. Sheds way like even running is better for me than doing the bike. I try to stay away from the bike, and I've been on the bike for like a lot of years, like 20 miles plus. Trying to gain weight, like if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to lose weight quick, the bike is like the best way to go. Like I could guarantee you, in a month you could fucking lose, man. You could lose 20 to 30 pounds like in a month alone, just fucking with the bike. That's why I say it's not good for me. And then I don't feel like it really works on my cardio as much as running does. Or like other shit. But it just sheds, like, you just shed a lot of weight on that shit. Herbal Tribe, so it's good, man. I see you, bro. You definitely hitting them volume workouts. Hitting the bleachers is a good cardio too. Yeah, the bleachers or the stairs. Doing the stairs, like that's the one thing that I miss doing with the dogs, because that was a good cardio. That's one of the best cardio. Stairs, hills, any type of bridge. Going up that motherfucker is like better than running on the flat. Any type of plane you going up. That's money right there. That's the work right there that you really want to hit. If you want to see some gains, you want to feel some gains, and you want to do cardio but get stronger at the same time and really build strength too, doing uphill shit. $1,000 to $3,000 rep push workout. If I do that, then it's probably gonna be just gonna do one thing. If I'm gonna just do that much reps on one, like one type of motion, I'm probably gonna do 1,000 dips or 1,000 diamond push-ups, 1,000 decline push-ups. I won't do, or if I do 500 dips, 500 push-ups, if I'm gonna do it like that, 1,500. Well, not 1,500. I wouldn't go so crazy like on one part. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well do like 1,000 pulling motion too. Yeah, burpees is elite. That's one of the ones that you gotta have in your workout program. If you're not doing burpees, then you messing up. You're losing out. That's a good workout right there. That's gonna help you on a lot of different things. It's gonna help you on your muscle ups, your pull-ups, your push-ups, your squats. That's gonna help you on jumping, cardio too, your core. That's one of the ones you gotta have in there. Like I said, like certain ones like pull-ups, dips, burpees is another one of those that you gotta have in your program. If you're trying to do some serious work, if you're trying to do some damage, you definitely want to have that in your program. Yeah, herbal tries, I already know. Salute, gangster. See you get into it, man. Yeah, I don't really do decline. Not incline, like, yeah. Supposed to do decline push-ups. Decline push-ups is harder. That's why I do decline push-ups, not incline push-ups. I do incline push-ups on a day where I ain't trying to do too much, but I do a lot more decline than incline. If I just did that, you wouldn't see that right there. You feel me? To get this part right here, to get that part, this part, you gotta do fucking decline to get the top of the chest. Since you an expert, Maddie Reynolds. I wonder, do you have a Batman symbol at the top of your chest, fool? If not, then I don't know, man. You should probably shut the fuck up. Cause the master is speaking now. You stupid ass bitch. Now I'm about to pluck you. Look. I'm about to get plucked. That's how you get plucked. Just like that. I just did that to the fucking peon. To the cockroach. Doug, salute, man. Yeah, we're not trying to hit the bottom of the chest. We ain't trying to get breasts and shit. top of the chest, that's the anime look like there, the Tekken look and shit. That's what I like to call it. You see the Tekken characters. Sport I played, basketball, mostly basketball. I played a lot of different sports. Football, soccer, volleyball too. But basketball was the main shit. It was always active. It's about that energy. King Fire, that's a fact. Bozo's gonna be Bozos. Decline push-ups with the OG Kush, that's a fact. That's them push-ups. Shit, I know the muscle ups will get you, man. Train fasted? Yeah, I train fasted most of the time. How do you grow your shoulders? You gotta hit things like pike push-ups, Mike Tyson push-ups, burpees. Yeah, he got plucked away like a booger. 5'11", 225. What can I do to get shredded fast? Do the simple basic. Just do push pull. Just do push pull every day. Push pull. That'll stretch you up, especially doing calisthenics, because there's a lot of different push and pull workouts you could do. Do a good volume of that every day, 30 days, and that'll get you where you need to be. Shout out to Barbados. Salute. I do a full body detox with plants and working out. Energy is naturally off the roof. I get more performance like crazy. Yep. That light, but it's light, but it got a lot of energy to it. So that's the best shit you could do. Zelle champion for the World Cup. Yeah, I know football is big. It's gonna be a mess out here, man. They got this fucking bullshit out here. Respectfully, I know y'all, everybody love their little sports and games and all that. I haven't really watched sports in it's about probably like 10 years now, man. And I grew up on sports heavy, like I said, because I used to play pretty much everything. But once I figured out that it was a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, and it's not just based off of the most talented players, I just couldn't mess with it no more, man. Train push pull in the same day. Yup, that's the split right there. Remember, you working out somewhere on the roof. Them were the days. Yeah, yup. Rooftop workouts. Yeah, and it's crazy doing that. They said we couldn't work out on the roof because it was dangerous or some bullshit. They just find a way to be on some hating shit out here, man. Like, how dangerous is it gonna be? Like with children, and we're gonna accidentally fall off of the fucking roof. World Cup is a massive ritual. There's people that watch sports and people like we that do it. Yeah, that live it. Yep. Yeah, I don't watch sports, but whatever it is, I'm down. I'm game. I'm like a game dog, man. I'm game. Just active. Sparring too. Gotta get the gloves back. Haven't sparred in a too long. Sparring this one is very good. Gotta get my gloves back. One of the dogs had ate that shit up, tore it up. Cayenne. She tore up my gloves, man. We definitely gonna have some good sparring videos, some drills for y'all. Most rather love distractions over the really real, yeah, man. Because the distractions it's like an escape from reality. You know, like this New York Knicks bullshit finals. And it's like, man, I would root for the Knicks if the New York Knicks winning meant that we all get like a bonus or something. Or like we all get raises, our rent get freezed or something, our car notes get, like, if the Knicks wasn't meant that, then I would be rooting for them, like. But the Knicks winning just mean that the JP Morgan and Chase, the people who own the Knicks, won like the most. That's who really win. Pause, but how do women respond to your physique, like if you're walking down the street or in the store? Well, out here, like in other cities and other states I go to, they show love, man. Out here, it's rare, but sometimes they do be like yeah, they say I'm beautiful and all that, like crazy shit. Yeah, it'd be crazy, man. The reactions, like, sometimes, yeah, definitely make me know, like, all right, I'm definitely doing something right. The reactions most times is pretty good if they not trying to act like they ain't trying to front and act like they have an attitude, or if they do have an attitude. Even those ones, you could see them like trying to act like they don't want to look at, or they don't want to smile, but most of the times it's pretty much smiles. That's why when I see like comments of like people talking dumb shit, I'm just like, whatever, man. You ain't living this life, so you don't even got a clue, man. It smiles from the women, man. Most places it's more love than hate. It's gonna be haters, of course. Insecurities gonna come out. But yeah, especially when I'm in Brooklyn. The women get motivated too. Just the real ones who admit it. Same way women motivate me, I motivate them too. Should move down south, way more affordable, but that street workout spirit got me missing New York City some days. Yeah, the street workout, yeah. being able to work out anytime, basically. Like I said, if you're in Brooklyn, parks is open 24/7. And if you're not, if you're in a city or somewhere else where they close the parks, you got scaffolds around everywhere. So those is bars. But I figured out ways to get effective workouts without any of this stuff too. So my game could hit the road. Is it true that calisthenics has leverage over weights when it comes to muscle separation and cuts? Because I've been surprised myself when flexing. Yeah, when it comes to muscle separation, calisthenics, that's gonna get you that better than a lot of things. When it comes to making the muscles itself bigger, weights is like what you want to do. If you're trying to get, but if you want the separation, the bench is not gonna separate your chest like that. Do a lot of different calisthenics, and then I'll hit the weights like dumbbells. Like I said, high reps. Not as much as I do calisthenics. Alex Pereira champion for the UFC White House this Sunday. Yeah. It said the only thing I'll probably watch, which is rigged too as well, is boxing. I'll watch some matches and shit. Try to bring back those mixed calisthenics workout videos. Those are my high motivation workouts. I already know, Kelvin. It's different type of training that you don't really see like that. So I already know. They love to celebrate mofos that ain't even thinking about them. Yeah, that's crazy. While, the people like us who really have the soul, has some type of connection, they don't give a fuck about, really. What's up with the NWO program in America? It's heavy. It's heavy. It's the pinnacle, like, of the NWO. Like I said, the biggest plantation, New York City, that's like the pinnacle of the NWO in America. Remember that one big YouTuber who was hella mad not seeing you or Semi? Who was that? When the you and Semi gonna team up again? I don't know. I really haven't been too focused on collabs like that for this year. How do you avoid shoulder injuries? By warming your shoulders up before, after, or after. Well, I'll say before is better. Yeah. Try to warm your shoulders up before you work out. Past the split, there you go. What's your diet like? Do you eat meat or no? Pause. Nah, I don't. 12 years right now. Is that extra money due with the ski mask a good battle for you? People be forgetting you killing them pull-up jams while drinking no water. Nah, extra money. There's no way, there's no chance that he could fuck with me, man. You gotta understand, and I ain't even knocking him or trying to, play him or anything, but he weigh like 200 pounds. I'm like 175, 180 right now, between that range. So it's like no way, no, that nigga would get dusted bad. Because the battles, you gotta understand, the battles that I had, it was the other way around. It was against smaller people, lighter people and shit. At least a 25, 30 pound advantage over, like heavier. So extra money or anybody that's like heavier than me, there's no way, or even in my weight class, is gonna be able to fuck with me. Especially heavier, 20 pounds, that's too much. Like, extra money if your dog walk. There's nobody heavier than me that's gonna fuck with me. They have to choose lighter opponents for me to make it interesting. Like, people that tried to battle me heavier, they all ran off type shit. Like, we in the same weight class or heavier? No. Especially, like I said, if it's money on the line and I'm locked in, because I'm not doing no free battles no more. Yep. It's a good size, man. Pause. Still training to go, not for show. You already know. What do you think of all of this UFO shit? Man, I seen UFOs a couple times out here this past year. Walking my dog and shit, so I don't know what the fuck that is or who that is, but I know that shit, whatever those things is, they move fast and they don't make a sound. Like, they move faster than anything you could ever see. Like, and it's not a bird. That wasn't a bird, that wasn't a plane, that wasn't Superman. Like, those shits move very fast and they don't make a sound. Definitely like some type of military or something, man. But whatever, if something is here, something, they already here. They just, I don't know what they waiting for. They've been here and shit. If you ever seen the movie They Live, that's a real shit. Skinwalkers, things like that. People who ain't fucking people. They look like motherfuckers, but they not motherfuckers. That's a real shit. Just left the gym, slave of Christ. Salute, man. Putting in that work. Yeah, man. Herbal tribes, that's a fact, man. We definitely gonna get some work, man. You on that level. You doing those crazy challenges, those volume shits, man. My bro, Herbal Tribes 969. He did 1,000 jumping squats, man. That's a pain right there. Explosive, that's pressure right there. You have strong legs, then that should be no problem. That's what I'm saying. People talk about legs, but then some of these routines you try to give them, it's too much. What keeps you motivated? Shit, I just like how Michael Jordan said, man, how he took everything personal. Like I remember stupid shit that motherfuckers told me from like that shit just like it's like replays like in my head. Whenever I feel like I'm tired or some shit and I feel like quitting, I don't feel like that happens like sometimes. It's like damn, I don't even feel like doing this shit no more. But then I remember the fuck niggas said, the stupid assholes that tried to play me or tried to play with me type shit. Pause. All of that, I got a lot of motivation, man. All of the stupid shit that people told me. That's one of the motivations. That's a strong motivation, actually. And survival, self-preservation, that's two. That's 1 and 2 right there. Taking shit personal, self-preservation. Survival. Not wanting a motherfucker to have their way with you. Being at mercy of a motherfucker. Yeah, I use gravel. UFOs, the mantis begins, the ant peoples, there's many races, reptilians and all. Yeah, I believe so. I've seen some very strange things and some very strange behavior too. Nah, you don't know what they got in Area 51. That's why they go so hard to, like, it's death on sight if you violate. Yo, gangsta, any insight on nerve problems? Nerve problems, you gotta herb up for that. That's gonna help you. What's a good herb for nerves? Like soursop leaf, that's a good herb for nerves. Soursop leaf, that's a good chemtrail killer right there. Soursop leaf and guinea hen wheat. That's sea moss too. I hear a lot of people talking about shilajit and shit, but I'm not too sold on that yet. I tried it out. I don't know. I guess I still gotta like see. It's like an experiment. See like what's the difference, like, or is there any difference? Because I've felt the difference with sea moss like instantly, immediately. So shilajit, I don't know. I don't get that same feeling. After playoffs, we need a Shredda battle. That's a real playoffs. All these guys coming, claiming king of the bars, bar experts. They never put in no real pain. They virtual calisthenics warriors. Daniel D. Brooks, yeah, he pretty much said it best. Virtual warriors. Virtual pain. Virtual fighters. That's a game with Sega. You already know. Salute herbal tribes. Shredda, you the best calisthenics. Appreciate it, man. Salute Muhammad from Algeria. I'm not too bad at all, man. Good weather. This is my time of year. I breathe so much better like this time of year. So just like a better vibe. It's a better vibe. Mosquitoes and all that, it don't even matter. Like it's only but so much those chemtrails could do to a motherfucker when the sun is fucking blazing like that. And like I said, these 95, 96 degree workouts ain't nothing better for me. I'm like a pit bull out in this bitch, man. looking like I done went through a waterfall or something. That's how much sweat. White gold. This weather for me is good for running, everything, man. My breathing is so much better in this weather compared to the winter time. That's why I could definitely light a couple up more in this weather versus the winter, like where I definitely slow down, and I slow down because it's just the air is extra dry, congestion and stuff like that. It's not enjoyable in the winter time. So that's when I usually take a lot more breaks. That's a Shredda on his motherfucker. I miss your dog. Salute, Swole. My brother's keeper. Salute. Do you remember me 2017? No, I don't. 2017. What happened in 2017? 2017 was not one of my best years. That year I had a bad car accident. Nearly ended up in a ditch in Virginia, boy. Summertime is the best time to hit the bar, that's a fact. Especially them pull-ups, like I said, pull-ups is breathing. I really go in on the pull-ups more so, and I'm saying I don't do them in the winter, but like summertime, that's where I really start to go crazy, man. Yo, NBA Capadula herbs is a kick. You get crazy in that bed too. Yeah, that's an aphrodisiac. That's what you call an aphrodisiac right there. That builds testosterone too. Live Instagram 2016, 2017 calisthenics time. Yeah, I definitely would not remember you from Instagram Live in 2017, 2016, bro. That's damn near 10 years ago, dog. Yeah, I still got my Instagram. It's deactivated. It's deactivated still. It's been 6 years. Oh, Muhammad from Algeria. Yeah, okay. Now we talking. I remember you, bro. Yeah, my bro, Muhammad. I remember you was going in, man. He was racking up on some trophies and shit. On some competitions, man. That train different game, different lifestyle. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to all my gangsters at the bottom of the map. I know it feel like a desert out there. That down south heat is definitely something else, man. Nothing to play with. Heat out here is not the same. Like, that's why when people are complaining about how hot it is, I'm like, trust me, you don't know what the fuck hot is. Down south heat and the island heat, two different animals than is up north heat. Even New Jersey's sun is different. I don't know, it's like New York got a cloud over that shit or something, because even when I go to Jersey, the sun hit different out there. It's the buildings and stuff like that, I already know. And the chemtrail cloud, like this is ground zero for all type of military operations. Yeah, G. Now I'm selling cars and do calisthenics like always, G. That's what's up, man. I'm happy to hear that you doing your thing, man. Happy to hear that you still up and kicking, getting that money. You getting your health. That's like heaven on earth right there. You living. You're trying to start a race war, Shredda. I mean, it's always been a race war going on. Like, every race is trying to be the most dominant race. I don't know if black people is on that, but just black niggas is just out here, I guess, living life, but every other race is just trying to be the most dominant. Always been a race war. You go to work, you go to your job and shit, you see these things. You go to your job, you go to the gym, you go to places, go to different neighborhoods. You see it, it's division, but people always talk about uniting and all of this bullshit. Listen, I see it like this, man. If the fucking legs on the table is united, if all of the legs is together, then the table is not gonna have no balance or any of that shit. The table is just gonna fall off if all of the legs are fucking united. So for the table to stand up, the legs have to be divided and shit. So division is necessary. Uniting is not necessary. Division is. Because things work better. Keep shit balanced. Can I substitute 10,000 steps with 500 push-ups? I'd rather do more reps and more steps to get lean. I would say if you want to really, I would say do both. I wouldn't substitute one for the other. If you want to get everything, you got to do everything. So you want to hit those steps, and you want to hit the reps too. Be well-rounded and balanced. They go crazy with the chemtrails in France. Yeah, every city, they're gonna go crazy with them. They go crazy with them in the country too. But the city is more concentrated. And them chemtrails, they got like electrical particles in them and stuff. So the cities are pretty much like electrical grids. So it's a lot more conducive to do it in the cities. Got a better control of the 5G networks, the Wi-Fi grids, all of the cell phone towers, the chemtrails. That's why the chemtrails work so good in New York. The cloud just like, it's like the floor, it's like a ceiling. It just creates a ceiling, just holding that shit together. That's why anytime taking a plane, going through those chemtrail clouds, the plane always is like going through turbulence and shit like that, because these is electrically charged clouds and shit, and charged with energy and shit. So the planes start going through crazy turbulence when they go through these chemical clouds. Amnesia haze, yeah, I like haze. Haze is one of my favorite strains. Haze is one of my top strains. Whether it's the purple haze, of course, lemon haze, that's one of my favorites too. Nigga, who in the NBA Finals? New York. Who win? I don't know. Whoever I guess New York. Gotta keep the fuckers out here like happy about nothing and shit. I said the prices here is the most expensive in America, so fuck it, let the Knicks win. So give them something to be happy about instead of making them make the politicians and the people really work and do their job. Let them be happy while shit just go to shit. So I think New York will win because gas is $5 out here and groceries is high and everything is high. So keep people like in kind of like a, you know, in a kind of daze. Let them win the championship. But I'm looking at these motherfucking fans and they still look pissed and shit. Like they, I don't even think that's gonna work and shit. Like the shit is just too heavy right now on this bitch. Like not even that could uplift the fucking spirit of the city. Cause I'm looking at you New York fans and y'all still looking all sour and muggy and shit. I don't got no dog in the fight. I wanted the Spurs to win though, even though I don't watch none. I can't tell you not one. Probably I could tell you one player because I look at the stats here and there, but I haven't been invested in no sports, especially basketball. Like the league changed since the last time I looked at it. It's only a couple players that I recognize that's still left in the league. League is real weird and wacky. All the team jumping, like that shit just killed it for me. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, if you ever played NBA 2K and you know about the fantasy draft, it feels like a damn fantasy draft. Like ever since LeBron went to Miami, like I could say LeBron, like probably killed the league with that shit. It ain't been the same since. It's just been a lot of stupid, weird shit. So I don't pay attention to that. Yeah, the planet water drying up, fucking polluted up. Even though, you know, the earth water have a type of system where it kind of recycles and has like a cleanse to it, but motherfuckers is trying hard to fuck that shit up. People that run the world are not humans and work with God. Yeah, the God who run this shit, for real. Yeah, Kobe was probably like the last one. I just feel like it's a lot of default players, like like a lot of default players. If you know about the game, if you ever played 2K or any, when they have like later on in the years, the computer just start creating fucking players that aren't real. That's how I feel like it's in the league right now. It's a lot of default players. Shit, real corny. Yeah, man. Been on here. Been on that shit for a good 2 hours. Covered a lot of things. You ain't really catch up. Just hit the replay button. You got shit on and popping from the jump, from the gate. So you can hit that replay button if you missed any info. It's over 2 hours of nothing but non-stop game, man. A lot of them, they're not going to be able to do that because they ain't got no game. It's just replication, copying, and then watered down shit, like I said. So I'll go another 10 minutes before I sign off. Sign off, feed my dog. he wasn't really feeling this heat like that. That's the only thing I don't really like about the Heat. They can't really handle it, these bullies and stuff. Maybe like an African wild dog or a boar bull, an African boar bull could handle this type of heat. But these bullies, these American bullies, man, the heat is like a whole fight for them. That shit, I know that shit wore him out, but it builds up his appetite, so. Oh, YouTube ain't send you no notifications? I already know. Of course they wouldn't. They had me blackballed and, you know, AI fighting against, what do they call it, Skynet and DARPA and shit like that. It's been a fight. They follow me everywhere, from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. They got me logged in. So a lot of the shits that if I was posted on another video that would see a lot of views, they don't really see the views because they get the message once I upload something, you know? If something that is getting a lot of views, like it's on the way to getting views, it just freezes, it just stops. I be looking at certain things. Now I don't even look at the shit, you know? I don't even look, like I just upload it now. Fuck it. Get my message out, get the workout out, and get what you get. Because like I've been battling against these YouTube motherfuckers for a good while. Just the whole internet, like social media, they have like a whole squad or something, like a team or something. Because this been going on, I've been on Facebook. I was on Facebook in 2012. And from since then, it's been like certain type of shadow banning. You know, and I don't know why some people, they'll be like, oh, they shadow ban. Like, I guess because it sounds cool or something. I don't know what's cool about that shit. Not getting your message out like how you want it to be out. Like once you got 1 million views, like a video with 1 million views on your page, there's no way that you're shadow banned. But you got, you know, there's no way. You know, but it's a lot of clout chasing. We not really with that over here. Gravity Core Fitness, salute. Greetings. Yeah, just we about wrapping it up now, closing it out. Like I said, if you missed anything, just hit that rewind button. Hopefully the songs I've been playing, none of them is really on some cock blocking shit, because that's what YouTube been doing heavy, like for the past year or so, the past 2 years with the music. Like a lot of videos, they'll just straight block it, not even give you a warning, nothing. They'll just straight block it. So, but I think these songs, there ain't none of them should be under that heavy copyright restriction. Because sometimes now the heavy copyright restriction is frequent. When you getting married, bro, man, shit. I don't know if that's gonna happen as long as I'm living in New York. I guess when I move out of here, women is different out here. They done been ran through so much that they got their defense up, and it's like, it's a lot. they done got gamed out, ran through. So they just be on a different type of timing out here, man. appreciate the support, Gravity Core Fitness. Yeah, I'll probably get married when I move out of here. I don't see it happening with a woman from out here. A lot of people aren't getting married anymore or kids. Nah, people still having kids, still having children. That shit ain't never gonna slow down. Not gonna stop. Marriage and shit, yeah, that's another story. Because it's not, I guess it's not what it's cut out to be. People seeing that shit, like, they seeing all of the flaws from it. So nobody, like, a lot of people not really checking no more. There is good women, but you don't find them like that. 1 in a million. Not really in big cities, yeah, because they have to live a certain lifestyle to live in a big city. They have to become more soulless, less feminine out here and shit. So you're not gonna really really resonate with your masculinity. Like I said, like, there's women who tell me I'm beautiful, this, that, handsome, and then there's some women, like, when they see me walking with my shirt off or whatever with my dog, they be screwing their face up. Like they just have a look of disgust and shit. Like I'm nasty or some shit. Yeah, long live sativas, man. Shout out to the sativas. This is a sativa right here. Good to see you still at it, Kate. Full joy, your weekend, 100, all the next live. Yup. Salute, likewise. Bless up, Kate Fire. Blessings to you and yours, brother. Any future collaborations coming up? Not that I could think of. Like I said, I'm trying to get more collaboration with some of the women. I like doing those more. Other than that, I got some more shits I gotta put out. Other than that, just gonna still keep going, still keep moving, still get active, still put out this work, this knowledge. All the info gonna be in the description. Right with the live, you already know. Got the links gonna be in there for the Cash App, PayPal, everything you need, Zelle, all of that. It's always an honor rocking out with y'all gangsters. I'm gonna probably go get something to drink right now. Go drink something to shake. Just chill out right now till it's time to take the dog back out. I did my work already today. Like I said, if you miss anything, you can rewind it. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares, all the support, all the love. Always appreciate it. And yeah, that shit definitely means something to me. Well, until next time, you already know. It's your main man, Master Shredda, in the building. We're gonna keep keeping on. Salute. Yo, Post Vision, I ain't see you. Shout out to you before I've been out. I was just about to just on my way out the door, like, just on my way out the building, and I got that, like, all right, yeah, I'ma see you though on the next way, on the comeback. I'll be back in the building. Much respect to all of y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend too. Enjoy the weather, get some good sun, hydrate. And keep it gangster.